Hello, we're in England and we're going to do some more art books. This one is Velazquez, Spanish painter. Everyone's heard of him. 1599 he was born. So he was born in the 16th century and is all over the place in the collections. And I think a lot of his stuff is not known. A lot of guesswork involved. I'll put it another way. A lot of guesswork is involved in his works. And a lot of reverse engineering in finding out which are his paintings. It's the sort of artist which, in the 20th century, early 20th century, people would use as attributions to fill all the gaps in their knowledge. And obviously, being Spanish, the subject is mainly Spanish. And this is a beautiful book we bought on Oxfam, off Oxfam. And the book beneath the dust cover is nicer than the actual book aesthetically with the dust cover. Though the dust cover is important for value, the dust covers are slightly garish. The book itself is more pleasing and fortunately in better condition because of the dust jacket. So if you buy them with dust jackets, the book itself will be worth more and be better preserved. But I don't particularly want to look at that on a shelf like that, but I wouldn't mind looking at that on a shelf so much. The pages are gilded on the side, which is very unusual. So it's a good sign that the book is of a certain quality. Obviously in England you'll see Bibles often gilded on the side, but it's rare, and that's very, very good quality. The book is probably 1950s, roughly speaking. So it's a catalogue raisonner of his ouevre of his body of works. So it's a body of works of his body of works, if you translate it in a way. And the book, being an old book, is fairly hard going, and I don't have time to read all this, let alone understand it, let alone even try to remember any of it. So I'm just looking at buying the book because it's a good value, £10-20. I'm buying the book just to get a sort of snapshot of Velazquez, which will help me when I'm looking at prints, for example. It's not going to be an oil painting, though there may be an after painting I might come across, which is a copy of one of the Velazquez works. It will probably be a Victorian copy. So this, if I need it, has got really very, very good explanations of what he did and details of when he did them. And beyond the text, you've got the pictures. So I'm going to show you the pictures. The pictures are not brilliant in this book because a lot of them are black and white, if not all of them. But there's sufficient guidance. Being a catalogue raisonner, it's comprehensive, and there's a lot of variety. There's portraits, there's architectural pictures, plates, and there are, of course, the royal family in Spain. And I've just turned over, I looked very briefly earlier on, I just turned over 2 pages to show you 2 interesting things. The Spanish are very big at painting children, and these are infanta paintings, young girls in the royal family. And you'll find in Spain palaces and streets and churches named after young princesses, and they did do these paintings of these infanta, these children, more than most other places. So that's one aspect. And then the other thing I wanted to show you is a rather strange page here where you've got King Philip IV, who has got this very distinctive deformity, which is this rather strange chin. And if you look up the Habsburg chin, Habsburg, Habsburg chin, you'll see that the family, the Habsburgs, had this really big chin. And in their portraits, you can often identify the Habsburg by the long chin. So this book is interesting for all the right reasons and all the wrong reasons. It's encyclopedic. And it's another one of these art books. Velazquez. Okay, thanks for looking.